Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Reichland going up against Sylvannia, and they're attacking Krugenheim, and they've brought basically an army that I would have brought, apart from the Grave Guard. There's a lot of skeletons and zombie spams here, and we've got a few troops. We don't have a lot, no magic or anything like that with us, and they're just gonna roll right over us. Now, luckily the AI doesn't really use Wind of Death, and they haven't got it anyway. They're too low level. Well, actually, that guy could have gotten it. So there might still be a little bit of hope, but we definitely need to not control a large army because their reinforcements will just overwhelm us if they bring in another full stack. Now, this will mean that some of our troops won't show up at the start, so we'll have to just quickly check. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then that'll be 18, 19, 20. So these three here won't show up. Okay, that's essentially denying, what, 22 of their units, because these two won't show up to begin with. 22 of their units in exchange for 3 of ours is a worthy trade-off. Now, we just need to make sure that we absolutely annihilate these guys as best as possible, so that the second army, we're not completely worn out when that comes in. We have to make sure we conserve our stamina. Oh, and it's our favorite map. Actually, this actually could work because where we're getting set up, there is an area here where we could use to block them from flanking us. Wait, what? Oh yeah, there it is, okay. Okay, so yeah. Let's get a bit organized. Super basic army. Way too many melee infantry. Oh, that's interesting. They're coming in from our rear. I'm not too concerned about where they come in from. Well, they're not going to show up at the beginning. Well, that's going to be whatever. It's obviously not on legendary difficulty. I think it's on hard difficulty. Actually, we can check. Yeah, it's on hard difficulty. So our melee infantry aren't going to be completely useless. Alright, we need to make use of this here. This is probably our best spot for us. And I'll just do the best I can. Problem with corner camping, though, when going up against vampire counts, is that when our units break, we run off the battlefield. When their units break, they don't. So we really need to make sure we stay close together because it'll decrease the chance of them breaking. The more you spread out, the easier it is actually to break an individual unit. And something that's always been the case in Total War that so many people don't realize, that units feel more comfortable around friends. Like a lot more comfortable. But the problem is as well, it's a bit of a two-edged sword, double-edged sword. They can very easily get routed. If one of them routs, the others might go. So you got to be very careful with it. Got our backs against the wall. Our first army, it says it's better than their first army. But yeah, the biggest problem here is just really just way too many melee infantry. Even on this difficulty here, melee infantry, like, there's no difficulty where melee infantry actually do a good job, really. Compared to archers. They're more viable on lower difficulties, don't get me wrong, you can use them. But, like, this many of them is too many. Alright. We might be better off using a melee checkerboard formation. Alright. Because I'm just trying to think how we could best deny them as much damage as possible. If we use a melee checkerboard formation, what that'll do is make it easier for us to shoot them, but also reduce the amount of damage being done to us at any given time. Because yeah, the AI loves to go super wide. They'll want to try to surround us. We have to not let them do that. Square formations are definitely going to be better for our crossbowmen since we're going to have to be shooting around all over the place. So yeah, my concern here is not beating the first army, but beating the second one. And their heroes. That's going to be tricky as well. Because we don't really have that good anti-hero stuff here. If we had guns, that'd be alright, but we don't. Now, it might be in our best interest as well not to shoot to begin with. Turn them off fire at will. Just because we want to make sure we're not wasting our ammo. So, like, don't shoot into zombies. At all. We'll probably beat them with our melee infantry. Well, we'll have to think about it. Because, yeah, we don't have... 24 shots is alright. Yeah, I don't know. Draw them in a little bit closer. Just don't let them get to the crossbows. Alright, so, you definitely want to stay away from that blood dragon with our dude here. Alright, I'm going to send him up there, just because skeleton warriors are really bad at like dealing with Empire Lords. And what it's going to do is essentially have them turn around so we can shoot them in the flank. Want them to blob up as much as possible so that we're actually more accurate. That way if we miss the initial target, we'll hit something else. Alright, so far so good. Don't want to shoot too much, we'll end up wasting ammo. Alright, go for the skeleton warriors. And just slow things down. The slower the battle goes, the better. See, they've barely done any damage to us here. There's pretty much nothing we can do about that blood dragon, and we shouldn't focus on that. Focus on all their shit troops to begin with. Okay, if enemy reinforcements are coming in, I've already wiped out one of their units, which is good. So damage is just, we're not taking much at the moment, so everything's okay for now. So that, okay, so that's not their main line of infantry, because that's the dude, sorry, the other army. That was the dude that was going to come in with the necromancer. So there'll just be one more unit coming in from here. That's good, that's good. That gives us more time to finish off these guys and then rest. Yeah, shoot those crypt ghouls there. Now, where are the grave guard? Because, yeah, that's got to go. Thanks to the zombies, they're actually... they're not in the fight, really. They're hanging behind the zombies, which is good. We don't want them to. If we can kill them without them doing any damage to us, that's ideal. Alright, this one here is not shooting. That's fine, we don't need it to right now. Maybe shoot those skeleton warriors there. God, there's such a huge difference even between, like, very hard and hard. Like, on very hard, battle difficulty, our front line would have nearly collapsed by now. Such a huge difference. Okay, we can chill a bit. Was I might have been wrong. Wait. Yeah, I might have been wrong. Maybe this is where the infantry are coming in from. I'm not sure. That's okay. If they are coming in from here, that's okay. See, we're using up a lot of ammo. But I think they're all shooting at good targets. I just need to keep making sure they are. And when something's crumbling, it might be a good idea to pick a different target. Don't need to worry about getting like a charge bonus with shit infantry like this. It's just, it wouldn't do anything. So just let them just soak up the charge. Alright, stop. And let's just take a moment and look for any weak spots. Alright. I think that Strigoi Ghoul King. Hang on, what's this? Master. It's just a regular Necromancer. Alright, I'm going to try and go for this Necromancer. Just try and kill that dude. Shit, might be shooting our own men a little bit. Yeah, we probably killed our own men, but we got to start killing their heroes. Right. So now they're getting past our front line of defense. We really need to inflict more damage because we don't have a third line of defense. Yeah, their heroes are going to be the biggest problem to deal with. Because we just can't really snipe them without shooting our own troops. Try and move them over here, and let's see about getting rid of this blood dragon dude. Just everyone shoot it. Okay, you've come in.
Yes, sir. Quickly. Sigmar guides us. Save ammunition. For Heldenhammer.
Come on, everybody needs to shoot at him. That's it, just stand still there, you dipshit. It's working. Don't give him a chance to heal either. Okay, this is good. Bring this one in. And to somehow get this guy in here, where it's safe. Kill their general, and they'll crumble a lot easier. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Now I want to go for that Master Necromancer. We have to get our infantry away from him. Does someone here have Master of the Dead? No, but he is regenerate. No, hang on. Yeah, that one is regenerating though. Come on, you gotta shoot him. Shoot him. Pistoliers would be alright at killing their generals. Alright, I might just be able to squeeze you in here. Alright, one more hero over here. Let's see if we can get him. Is that, yeah, Strigoi Ghoul Kings. They're pretty vulnerable to getting shot. Yes, that's it. We're doing it. Bounce of power is not ideal, but if we get rid of their leadership, it'll make it a lot easier for us. Alright, you can stop. This Graveguard is still here. At least they're crumbling. Right. Yeah, shoot that Strigoi. Don't give him the chance to regen to full. Right, stop, he's crumbling. Okay, don't want you to fire at will. Alright, I think that Strigoi is dead. He's... Yeah, there we go. He's disintegrated. Awesome. I want to shoot into their back. Okay, you, get in here. Good, to be nice and safe. Alright, that is essentially the first wave. No, they are coming from there. Alright. That's the first wave dealt with, and we've used up most of our ammo. So that's not good. But we did kill all of their heroes. So, that's good. Yeah, don't be shooting into their shields. Just try to finish these guys off over here. Don't waste any ammo on zombies. That way it gives them a bit of a chance to recover their fatigue, which is good. Alright, this should be pretty much all of their forces on the battlefield at this point. Cool. Now it's just a matter of, have we been efficient enough with our ammo? We still do have one more guy left to come on. Yeah, there he is. Bouncer power still not in our favor. Biggest problem here is definitely lack of ammo. But because we did kill their general, that's going to matter. Now, because it's on hard difficulty, they get 4 leadership, don't they? Yeah, so it's only -6, and you know, from like their base leadership. Don't just offload on them.
Soldiers of the Empire. Pistoliers. Formation.
Try as much as possible to actually get them to crumble, rather than... Which way are you shooting? Get them to crumble rather than annihilate them outright. Since they shouldn't have any ability to heal them, every bit of crumbling that we can do on them is free damage. Because their damage output isn't particularly high. They're not in force march. So this guy here is now part of the front line. Our general's done really well. 200 kills. Wow. Alright. Get them to shoot at stuff and lure some guys away. Alright, let's see here. What should we shoot at first? It's all skeleton warriors. Alright, shoot into there. And into there. It's definitely not good that we're running out of ammo. But I really don't think we wasted that much ammo at all throughout this battle. Just gotta hope that we can get the army losses now. Alright, this area here is going to be the perfect kill zone in just a moment. Because they've got their flanks shown to us. Just leave them be. Don't set anyone to flank them just yet. Just shoot into their flanks. Once we're out of ammo, then we'll do it. Shit, get them back. Could put them on skirmish mode, but I don't like skirmish mode. That's it. This should be going really well there. Just don't know if we got enough ammo. These guys here will have to do some cycle charging at the end. Okay, let's get everyone over here, and basically we'll flank here, but continue to shoot there.
Crossbowman for the twin-tailed comet.
Alright, bouncer power's improving. This actually might be in our favor now. That's it, keep them crumbling. Yeah, you should have a bit more of a rest.
Sigmar calls. Pistoliers to battle! Quick march! By Ulrich's wrath for Heldenhammer!
Just got to inflict leadership penalties on them now. Try to get them to start crumbling. If we can charge into this, that might start them crumbling just for a little bit. You move back because you've got more ammo than the other dude. And I'll put you on fire at will. Even if it means shooting zombies, that's fine. That's it. Got them starting to crumble. That's what we want to see. It's just free damage.
Taking position! Yes, sir! Quickly! Swordsman!
This battle would not have been possible on large battles. 0% chance of victory. But looks like we might actually pull this off. Alright, now I need you to come over here, shoot into this. Because at least they're crumbling now. Sucks throwing crossbowmen into melee, but we just have to scare them as much as possible because their leadership's been destroyed. We just need a little bit of a push over the edge.
Ready for war! At speed! Sigmar! Guide our fire!
Alright, they're going to need to get around the back over here and charge into the rear here.
Take the ground!
You stay back here. Alright, actually no, keep going around. That's it. I want to shoot them at point blank range.
They are wavering. Now we strike. Find your targets. Fire! Ready. Moving now.
254 kills. How many kills did some of these guys get? Jesus. That one's done the most. Well, I guess these guys sort of softened them up, and they did have to kill the enemy generals, where he came in after that.
No lingering. Sigma calls. Sigma guides us. At speed. We await your orders. Sir. Attack! Missiles at the ready.
Jeez, how many shots do you want to miss? Alright, well they're just about fresh. Just got to cycle charge as much as possible. They're not exactly the best, you know, shock cavalry, but it's all we've got now. Just got to start the crumblings.
Take the ground! Missiles at the ready!
Yeah, we've got this.
Sigma calls at speed.
Just about all their units are crumbling now. This one is not.
Ready! Go! Pistoliers! Ready for war!
Jeez, nearly 400 kills on that one. They start breaking on me now. We've nearly won.
Yes, General.
Suppose we're a lot stronger over here.
At speed! Glory to the Empire! The Empire endures! Withdraw! Pistoliers! For Heldenhammer! Missiles at the ready! Moving now!
Not much more to go. Just got to inflict that army loss penalty, which should be very soon. We definitely don't want him to leave. That could actually turn things away from us. Our units are running away. Not good. We're running on fumes. Like, we've got the strength of arms on our favor, but if they just straight up break us, then they'll end up winning. All they need to do is break us before they crumble to death. Whereas I need to win before our forces just get sick of fighting. And there we go, we just inflicted the army losses, right? Yeah. Tough fight, really tough fight. We were running on fumes right at the end there. We really had to make sure that every shot was not wasted on something like a zombie. Really should. I think I should have tried to kill those Graveguard a bit earlier, but that's not as much damage as it could have done to us. All of our guys performed pretty well, except for this guy, but he might have been fighting this blood dragon. No units got wiped out. Their forces are smashed, so we should be able to finish them off even with this. And a bit of extra leadership wouldn't hurt. Let's have a look at how the campaign's going. So I can see that you, I guess, confederated Telebakland. Not a good idea. Let's see how much authority that you've got. I'm assuming they declared war on you. Clan Creepus. Clan Creepus is in Mordheim. Yeah, I really feel like you should be focusing on Sylvania. Can deal with Clan Creepers afterwards. I don't know what happened there. I've got other things to do. Okay, so hang on, let me see here. Skaven's attack Elector State, Wolfenburg. You've got some money. Prestige is not so good. I think you should send money. You should always try to keep 1,000 prestige, just in case. I wouldn't ever do nothing. And okay, luckily we could just auto resolve it, so we'll get some of that money back. Yeah, almost all of it. Whereas we got about 600 prestige. That's not too bad.
True servant of Sigma.
Was that army sitting around there? Like, did you? I don't know what happened with that. Okay, so these guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can actually pursue and finish them off because they'll have the garrison come out as well, and they did get a lot of recovery.
No.
But we did save Krugenheim, and yep. Oh, god damn! How many confederations have you done? One, but too many elected counts have been destroyed. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have confederated Talabakland. I'm assuming that's the one you did, since that's the province that you own. You really need to get this back up. Yeah, that's going to be kind of tricky for you. Once you start losing a lot of authority, it's kind of hard to bring it back up. Yeah. Well, anyway, the campaign's not going too bad, and we did save you there. Anyway, that's the end of this one. That, I guess, teaches you how to deal with that kind of rare situation where early game, just loads of melee infantry and crossbowmen. But anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.